Welcome into your moving parts, and one of the most important parts is our brain. And we were talking to Dr. Michele Olsen, who is with us again today from Auburn-Montgomery. She has her Ph.D. in Exercise Physiology, and it's fun because she teaches us why things work and what they do, not just the exercises.
Just don't just do it.
Yeah. And we were talking about the effect that exercise has not just on your weight, but on your brain.
Your well-being.
Yes, on dementia
general, right.
and Alzheimer's. And this is an issue that we're all looking at. So, Michele, explain to us some of the benefits of exercise when it comes to your brain.
Right. Oh, and it's wonderful that we do have some, well-controlled, high-quality research studies now available to us, and how exercise configures into something like Alzheimer's or dementia, and can it play a role? And the good news is yes, it can play a role. And, what if exercise didn't play a role? Well, that'd be one check off on no, we can't do anything in terms of exercise, so we have an avenue here. What the research has found is that individuals who are active, who do the aerobic exercise, and they've also looked at the resistance training, using the bands, the dumbbells, the weight machines. They've also found that elicits some positive results as well. So it appears that once again, exercise, aerobic, maybe non-aerobic as well, we've got to move. And the studies are really kind of interesting, and they're fun. What the researchers have done is they've had individuals in a study group, and they give them these memory tests. A lot of them are paper and pencil types of tests. So they get a baseline on brain functioning and memory and long-term, short-term memory. And they get that all documented, and then they'll put groups into these interventions. An aerobic group, a weightlifting group, and then a control group who does what they typically do. And what do they find? That the groups who just added the activity, the exercise to their lifestyle, at the end of the studies have improved memory, recall, do better on memory tasks. They give them the same kind of paper and pencil tests again. Now, this is also interesting too. They've tested this against things like crossword puzzles and doing Sudoku.
Okay.
So they'll have a group engage in those kinds of tasks, crossword puzzles and whatnot, and another group do exercise. And I'm not downing crosswords or anything or Sudoku at all. Guess which group ends up doing better on their post-test for memory?
The people that exercise.
The people who exercise.
Interesting.
And so I've had some of my friends say, well, I enjoy doing Sudoku every morning, and I've gotten good at it. Well, let me tell you what. You start exercising, what's going to happen to your Sudoku scores?
You'll be better.
You'll be better at your crosswords.
Absolutely.
You'll be better at Sudoku. The brain and body, it all works together. Absolutely do your crosswords. Absolutely. And again, if you're competitive like me, and you want to master them, get that exercise going. That you do it if if you're not prompted to do it for your heart, you've been lucky, maybe you don't have family history, do it for your brain.
Two questions.
I love
one
that.
would be, obviously, doing exercise can help in the prevention of Alzheimer's and dementia, but what about it, because a lot of our viewers probably have family members that are on the early signs or fully into it. Will exercise do anything to slow the...
That kind of information is not available to us, but it certainly...
Then our viewers would probably think in that as
it certainly won't hurt, right? We know that individuals with dementia, go to programs where they're doing arts and crafts and making things, and that's all stimulating. Stimulate the body as well. We have senior size. We can have all kinds of senior size. We don't want individuals who have, the onset of Alzheimer's or dementia. We certainly don't want the whole system to break down.
Okay, good.
Absolutely.
That gives us a good answer.
Yep,
Good.
excellent. So more exercise for us.
That's it. keep that mind going.
Keep your mind going.
Keep that exercise going, and you'll be around to remember to watch the time of your life. We'll be right back right after this.